Again, welcome YouTube. This is Max One Chase One again. This video is going to be on the location and the accessing of the pilot jet on the 84 through 87 Honda Goldwing series. I'm on the left side, which is carburetor 2 and 4, and on the other side is 1 and 3. Now the location for these pilot jets is always on the outside corner. So I'm on 2 right now. Notice on the outside corner, and on 3 it's on the outside corner. On the outside corner. On the other side is going to be on the bottom outside corner, and on 4 is going to be on the bottom outside corner. Reason why I'm wanting to do this video, because I have done everything I can think of to do to eliminate that hesitation. I've cleaned the carburetors, taken them out 5 times. This is going to try not to be number 6. I've cleaned the carburetors, checked the jets, the main jet and the low jet, and every time I've taken them out, they're clean. I've added a new fuel pump and a fuel filter. I blowed air, compressed air in all the orifices and all the channels that could be cleaned out. And so now I'm thinking that before I go into upgrading the low jet to a 40, I'm going to wind up and access the pilot jets and maybe turn them out about a half a turn. Now with these pilot jets on the 84 through 87 Goldwing, you can do this while the carburetors are still on the motorcycle. I will show them on my motorcycle and the process of what I'm going to have to do to get this plug out and gain access to the jet inside the carburetor, each carburetor. Now look at these 3 drill bits. This is the 5/32, which they recommend you use to take the plug out. Again, to keep from screwing up the plug, drill bits gonna be all over the place. I went down to a 1/64, which should be the smallest drill bit you have in your drill set, and then moved up from there once it kind of made the small hole. Then the 1/64. It did the job well, and it just made just enough hole for me to put the screw in. I never went to the 5/32 because it's I believe it's a little bit overkill, a little bit too big. Now I've turned the carburetor set over, and now I'm looking at the carburetor of 4 and 3. And with 3, what I have done, I already done the excess. The manual says use a 5/32 drill bit, but to my opinion, that's a little bit too big to start off with, because the bit would be all over the place. What I did, I started off with a 1/64 and came up to a 1/8. And then the 1/8, I went and took a screw that you see here, screwed it in, and then I took my pair of pliers and I just worked the plug right on out, and you can have access then to the pilot jet here. Now I'm up here at my bike again. As you can kind of see, you can see the F4B. I'm going to show you the access on actually how it is on the motorcycle. The jet for, I'm looking at carburetor number 2, the access point for the pilot jet on carburetor number 2 is right there. The only problem that you have here with number 2 is that you notice that I do have the pull bore alternator here, and instead of having a normal drill bit, I had to go to my favorite store, Harbor Freight, get a long 1/8 inch. They didn't make a 1/64, so I had to go to a 1/8, and that gives you access to go in from here to drill that plug out right there. Now I don't have it like level, but that's where it's at, it's pointing to it. So if you do have a alternator, like a pull board conversion, to get to that, to keep from dealing with the alternator, go down to Harbor Freight or either your home improvement store and get a long 1/8 bit. Now I'm going to go to the other carburetors and show you where the locations are and how the access is to them while they're actually on the bike. Again, this is carburetor number 2. I'm going to go to 4, then to 3, and then to 1. And this is carburetor number 4. The access point for the pilot jet is right here. Only thing you have to do, you have to take the throttle and lock it back so you can get a straight direct shot with your drill bit to drill a hole into that port area right there. What I forgot to mention on the other side is that you will have to take this lower side fairing off here that goes down along this side. Now I'm right here at carburetor number 1, and the access to that plug is right here. You can kind of see where the boot is, so it's right there in that lower outside corner. Now also too, when you do that plug, you're gonna have to take the horn off because it blocks your access with a drill bit to go in there. I'm gonna see if I can show that. You can see the plug. Trying to give you some light to it at the same time. You can see that plug is right there. The plug is right there. And you can kind of see where the horn is. That the horn is definitely in the way. So just go ahead and take that 10mm socket and take your horn loose right there and go ahead and do your drill. And now we're on the final carb, which is carburetor number 3, which is on the rear right side. The plug is right there. Again, just like you did on carburetor number 4 on the left side, you're gonna have to open up the throttle on it so you can have easy access from all the way over here to be able to drill your plug out, and so you can have access to it. And again, YouTube, with all of the pilot jets, you do have access to them while the carbs are on the bike. Again, that makes it easier because you can let it run and you can do the drop down, or either have a tachometer so you can see how much of a difference it is in the carburetor, on how it affects the motor or how it affects the RPM. Also too, while I'm here, I'm pointing out another thing. These are your carburetor bowl drains. Again, that gives you access to have some jury rig made type funnel, so you can let gas flow through there, go around here through a hose and drain them out to the ground, or either to a bowl or wherever you have. So that makes it easy also to drain your carburetors if you're going to have it down for a long period of time. Again, YouTube, I hope this helps you out on wondering where are those jets at, those pilot jets, and how you can access them and make the adjustments while they're still on the motorcycle. They do have a reading that's in the climber's manual. They tell you to do 2, then 4, then 3, then 1, then 3. But you do the one that how you want to have access to it, because you're gonna do them one at a time. Alright, YouTube, again, if you like this video, like it, share it, give me some comments. My next video is probably gonna be seeing it run after I make the adjustment, because all I'm gonna do is just take those plugs out and then I'm just gonna unscrew it 1/2 a turn, each carburetor one at a time, and just see if it makes any difference with the idler. And if that fix it, we can consider that a free close deal, so that everyone could catch up with their 84 Goldwing that's having that idling issue. Because if this doesn't work, then you know the next thing is going to be the number 40 low jet that I would do. So I'm trying to do all these cost efficient methods before I decide to spend the money on the jets. Hope this fixes it, because like I say, it ran great before it just started acting crazy all of a sudden. So, and the jets are clean, so it can't be a jet. So it's got to be either something's up in there where the pilot is, and I may take the pilot out of one of them, maybe this one here on number 3, or either number 4, since it got such real good, clear, easy access, and just see if it's got any varnish on them, and if it is, I'm gonna go through all of them and clean all of them. Alright, hanging at YouTube, like I said, the same thing. We're gonna get these Goldwings running right, and we're gonna try to see if we can save each other some money. Again, like, share, leave a comment if you got a remedy to it, or if you found out that you did have varnish in one of your pilot jets. Drop me a note, drop all of us a note, and kind of say, hey, it's in the pilot jet, it's not in the low jet. Because the low jets, they aren't damaged, they don't move, so I can't see any damage that they could have that would cause them to run erratic or run like it's missing. Again, makes one thing out, chase another one. Thanks for watching.